Hello learners, welcome once again to our interactive lesson. And I remember previously we were looking at unique features of a proverb. Beforehand we said that a proverb is made up of proposition and completion. The constituent is the proposition and completion. We were also able to talk about a few issues, a few styles, and we already did the mnemonic where we looked at alliteration, we looked at consonants and also assonance as unique features in a proverb. And I believe we were able to look at the various aspects under that. We were able to give examples. So moving on now to parallelism. What do we mean by parallelism when we talk about a proverb? This is a balance between two similar words, phrases, or clauses. There is a balance. When you look at the proposition and the completion, you will find that there is a balance between the similar words and also the phrases or clauses. For example, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So look at that. There is a balance. Nothing ventured, the proposition, nothing gained, So there is a balance of the words used on this side and the completion side. Also, we have an example like easy come. We have easy come, then we have easy go. So this is what we are referring to as parallelism, the balance in the phrases that are presented there. Then we have another feature called ellipsis. Ellipsis is the omission of some words in the proverb, so that we don't have all the words. Some words are omitted. For example, especially the words which are not needed and the meaning will still hold. For example, a proverb like once beaten. So we expect that there will be words beaten by what, but maybe we don't need that. That is where now ellipsis comes in. Once beaten, then we have twice shy. Once beaten, twice shy. So we note that we don't need the extra. That we are talking about the words which are not needed. Once beaten, twice shy. So there are some words which are omitted in that, and it still makes a lot of sense. Then we have pennywise. We have a proverb like pennywise, and then the completion is proud foolish. So you note that some of the words which are not very necessary, they are omitted. Another feature, unique feature that makes proverbs outstanding from other genres is hyperbole. Hyperbole is the element of exaggeration. So there is hyperbole. And what do we mean by hyperbole? This is where an idea is exaggerated so much in order to evoke, to bring out those strong feelings, to create the strong impression that you need to be had. For example, when we say the half is more than the whole, definitely that is an exaggeration, because there is no way we expect the half to be better than the whole. But because we want the message to be delivered, then there is that element of exaggeration in that. Then we have the other feature, which is paradox. And what we mean by paradox is an apparently true statement that leads to or intentionally expresses a contradiction or situation which defies intuition. So it is a true statement that leads to or intentionally expresses a contradiction or a situation which defies intuition. For example, when we say, the longest way is the shortest way home, what do we mean by that? There's a lot of contradiction in what we are saying. That we take the long way, it will be the short way home. What do we mean by that? So that is what we mean by paradox. For example, when we say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. That when you are absent, that is when the heart will grow very fond of you. What do we mean by that? So that is what we are saying. It is a paradox. It is a statement, yes, that is deliberate, going to express a contradiction of the whole situation. Then finally, we have personification as the last feature in a poem, in a proverb. The personification, and we are talking about giving inanimate objects life, the senses. And then this is also evident. For example, when we talk about such a proverb, love is blind. Love is blind. We are giving love a quality of human, where we are saying that it has no that sense of sight. What about hunger is the best cook? Hunger is the best cook. When we say that, we are giving life to these abstract nouns, and then we are making them to have those features of a human being. In a nutshell, we are saying that a proverb as a genre is unique in its own way. Now that we have been able to enlist very many features that can make it more outstanding from any other, and you can isolate it. When you are presented, you know this is a proverb. The fact that it has the two parts, proposition, the fact that it has the completion, we are able to see that it is unique from any other genre. It is unique from a song. It is unique from a riddle because of the structure that is presented in it. And we are able to isolate the proverb from any other genre. We have talked about the unique features. We have talked about the structure, the mnemonic devices. We have talked about hyperbole, ellipses, where unnecessary words are not included in it. We have talked about paradox, and we have been able to give very, very many examples of that. So learners, I believe, given that situation where you have been told to identify a genre, you could easily tell that this is a proverb from any other genre that is presented in oral poetry. Thank you for your time. Let's meet another time.